you wouldn't mind putting your feet on the ground like a professional man. All right, 5 minutes, go.
Hi, we are representatives from San Juan County, Colorado, and we are here to discuss with you the Gold King mine spill and how it has contaminated the Animas River.
Okay, my name is Jared, and I'm 23 years old. I'm a kayaker, and I live in Silverton, Colorado, and I kayak in the Animas River, and that's in San Juan. Yeah, and San Juan County is the least populated city in Colorado. It's a county, and its population only has 720 people, and its average income is around 37,000 people or job. Sorry, dollars. Those jobs are small businesses owned by the residents, and it sits in the middle of San Juan County. And then I was a kayaker in that area a couple weeks ago, and it was clean just like this. And then now I was practicing for a competition, and now it looks like this, and we canceled the competition, so I can't kayak anymore. And then how it all started was EPA officials were working on a Gold King mine, and it broke, and all of the waste got sucked into the river. And then simultaneously, when we were unable to fish, swim, or kayak inside of the river anymore because it was so dirty and polluted.
Hi, my name is Aaron Fleming, and I'm 36 years old. I am an environmental scientist, and I live in Denver, Colorado, where I teach at the University of Denver. From my numerous samples and tests I've taken from the river, I've discovered many concentrations of metals that can be extremely harmful when consumed over a long period of time. For instance, too much exposure to copper can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, liver damage, kidney damage, and ultimately death. Although the EPA has not yet classified copper as a carcinogen to humans, copper exposure to animals is believed to cause birth defects and a decrease in fetal growth. The contaminants are currently making their way downstream toward New Mexico and Utah. The chain of water eventually connects to the Colorado River and Arizona. If the wastewater reaches the Colorado River, it will eventually contaminate the water supply for the entire state. As mentioned before, daily activities such as hiking and kayaking will also be halted until the water is clean. The EPA expects the chemicals that are currently in the river to dilute out of the flow within 40 miles downstream, but nothing yet has been done to stop the chemicals from continuing to leak from the river. In addition to people who frequent the river, fish and aquatic life that live in the Animas River are also negatively affected. The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment requires municipalities to cease the use of water when the levels of metal in the water exceed the limits. In the initial Gold King mine spill, lead was 100 times the limit and iron was 326 times the limit. At normal levels, iron does not pose much of a threat to aquatic animals, but at higher levels, where iron does not dissolve in the water, fish and other creatures cannot process all the iron they take in from the water. The iron can build up in their organs and can eventually kill them. As mentioned before, if not treated, the spill could reach a main water source in the Colorado River that supplies over 50 million people in numerous states, including Arizona, Colorado, California, and New Mexico. As a community, we urge the City Council as well as the EPA to put all efforts into cleaning the river. One proposed solution to do so is excavating a holding pond downstream of the mine beach where crews can treat the water with caustic soda and lime. These compounds are very basic in pH, and the goal of this is to reduce the acidity of the water. The process will most likely be visible as it progresses, and we would be able to see the sediment settle down and the water clear. Any sludge left behind can be stripped of water and disposed of because the metals are significantly less toxic to the environment once they're not in their dissolved form. If this process is successful on a small sample of the river, then it can eventually be used to clean the entire river.
And yeah, this is our water logo, and this shows that to treat your water like it's your best friend and don't abuse it and take care of it.
Nice job. We have final time. Go ahead.
Can you explain how the EPA, how this all happened? Because aren't they supposed to be the environmental protection agency?
In the Gold King mine, there was a leakage of metals that were still present in the mine, and that was leading to a creek nearby. So the EPA was trying to clean it, but they accidentally broke a plug that held most of the metals in it, and that leak eventually met the atmosphere.
How long do you think this process will take to clean up the river?
For this small sample of what our proposed solution is, it would probably take a month or so to clean, but to clean the whole river, it depends how well our traffic goes with this small sample.
I'm still really confused because the federal environmental protective agencies telling me are the ones who, and they're required to protect our water. They're the ones who caused the spill.
They accidentally knocked the plug, so
Yeah,
yeah. So it was
that's so crazy.
It's crazy.
That's just an example. How, I know at the city council, we're elected by the people, as residents of Silverton. Do you have any ideas how we can get, spread the awareness or get this word out about the impact of this spill? How you gonna go to community members? Because I won't be able to get anything passed, right, as a city council. It doesn't just work that way where one or two people say, hey, city council, you need to do this because you have to do this, right? It's just, the reality is until I get pressured, right, that's enough people, right, knocking on my door, banging on my window, telling me, calling my office, telling me you can sign this, I won't do anything.
Yeah, we think most of the community members will just try to help because the river affects most of them a lot, so you would just think that they would help.
And San Juan County isn't a very big city to begin with. There's only around 700 people, so the news will travel fast. Plus, the evidence of contamination in the river is pretty evident in the pictures because it's very, very bright yellow.
All right. Last group is Wolf's group.